Hello, my name is Kyle Wells. This video is intended for buyers whose offer has recently been accepted and is now in escrow to purchase a property. Escrow is the timeline for investigating the property and negotiating the terms of the final sales contract. There are four major deadlines to be aware of. First is the earnest money deposit deadline. This is where you wire your deposit to the escrow company to show the seller that you are a legitimate buyer with intentions on purchasing the property. Your deposit is not at risk until we remove all the contingencies. The next deadline is the inspection contingency deadline. Typical inspections are pest, home, and roof. If you live in a more rural property, well, septic, and often irrigation systems, inspections are recommended if they have independent utilities. For the home inspection, I recommend being on site with the home inspector so they can walk you through all their findings and you can ask them any questions face to face. Inspections happen during the first week or two of escrow. This is often a very hectic and deflating time period of escrow. It's hectic because we will be scheduling multiple different vendors in a short amount of time period to come inspect the property. And it's deflating because you're reviewing all different defects and repairs that potentially need to be made to this property that you are excited to purchase for usually hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's okay, keep the faith, stay positive. Every home has something wrong with it. There is nothing that can't be fixed, and we will work diligently to come to an agreement with the seller on how to remedy any issues that come up. Once we review all the inspection results, we will, if necessary, we'll send a request for repair or request for credit to the seller and negotiate and come to an agreement. Once an agreement is made and everyone feels good about the next steps, we will then remove the inspection contingency. The third deadline is the appraisal contingency. You won't have to do much here as the buyer. Myself and the lender will coordinate everything. The appraisal will go out to the home, determine the value based on a set criteria. Lastly is the loan contingency deadline. This can often be the most tedious part of escrow. There's a lot of document requests from underwriter. There's a very long checklist that they have to satisfy before fully approving your loan. So there can be a lot of back and forth between yourself, the broker, and the lender. Finally, once your loan is fully approved, you will then sign closing disclosures and closing documents with a mobile notary. You will wire your money to the escrow company, and from there, the title and escrow company does their work, records the sale. Once we get news that the sale has been recorded, congratulations, you are now the new owner of the home.